सिर्फ सोचने से कहाँ मिलते हैं तमन्नाओं के शहर, चलना भी जरूरी है मंजिल को पाने के लिए. Namaskar, welcome to Daily PT Pointers. In this video, we are going to cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And our first important headline is related to BIMARU states. And अभी न्यूज में ये इसलिए है क्योंकि रिसेंटली उत्तर प्रदेश चीफ मिनिस्टर ने कहा है कि state has risen from its BIMARU tag and is now contributing positively to the process of India's development. अगर हम BIMARU states की बात करें दोस्तों, तो it has often been used in the past few decades to refer the states of Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, usually to imply they have lagged in terms of economic growth, healthcare, education, and do you know friends, the term BIMARU was coined by demographer Ashish Bose, who coined this term in a paper presented to then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. And the usage of this term has also drawn a lot of criticisms in the past, right? And do you know friends, demographer is someone who studies population and changes within it, right? Our next important headline is related to Rudragiri hillock. अभी न्यूज में इसलिए है क्योंकि recently archaeologist of the temple survey project shared his discoveries related to Rudragiri hillock. And do you know friends, Rudragiri is located in the Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh. It is nestled amidst eastern ghats and features 5 naturally formed rock shelters at its foothills facing westward. This site unveils a fascinating combination of prehistoric rock paintings from the Mesolithic period and exquisite artwork from the Kakatiya dynasty. Now let's know more facts related to Kakatiyas. They were feudatories of Chalukya of Kalyani, and Kakati Rudradev was the founder of Kakatiya state who succeeded in overpowering the Chalukya ruler Tailapa III during the second half of the 12th century. Their rule extended over most of Andhra region up to Godavari, Kanchi, Kurnool and Kadapa districts. Our next important headline is related to India-UAE trade deal. And अभी न्यूज में ये इसलिए है क्योंकि recently Reserve Bank of India and Central Bank of UAE signed 2 memorandum of understandings, and the first one is aimed to establish a local currency settlement systems to promote the use of rupee and dirham bilaterally. It will cover all current and permitted capital account transactions. And the second MOU links India's unified payment interface with its UAE counterpart instant payment platform. This is alongside the linking of card switches, that is Rupee Switch and UAE Switch. And our next important headline is related to DPT3 immunization coverage. And अभी न्यूज में ये इसलिए है क्योंकि recently WHO and UNICEF estimates for national immunization coverage for 2022 released, and it aims to describe the performance of routine childhood immunization programs. And the recent estimate showed that WHO Southeast Asia region, the coverage rate for DPT3 recovered to pre-pandemic levels of 91%, which is a sharp increase from 82% recorded in 2021. Now here DPT3 means the third dose of diphtheria, pertussis and tetanus vaccines. Now let's look at the data in context of India. So friends, the coverage rate for DPT3 in India rose to all-time high of 93% in 2022, surpassing the previous pre-pandemic best of 91% recorded in 2019, and also marking a sharp increase from the 85% recorded in 2021. Now recently, 2 heat waves that recently struck Europe have been named after Greek mythology figures Cerberus and Charon. Although these have not been coined by official weather agencies, their popularity has soared amid rising temperature across the continent. Now let's know more facts related to Cerberus and Charon. So friends, according to Greek mythology, Cerberus was fearsome and tireless 3-headed watchdog, and Charon was the ferryman who delivered souls into the underworld, right? Our next article is based on Alzheimer's disease, and it is in the news because recent study reported that drug donanemab can modestly slow the progression of memory and thinking problems in early stages of Alzheimer's. Now let's know more facts related to Alzheimer's disease. It is a common form of dementia and may contribute to 60-70% of cases. It is a progressive disease beginning with mild memory loss and possibly leading to loss of the ability to carry on a conversation and respond to the environment. Now, recently, Election Commission of India amended the existing scheme for the use of government-owned electronic media by political parties, and Election Commission of India will issue digital time vouchers to national and state political parties for campaigning on Doordarshan and All India Radio during elections. Now let's look at the background of the scheme. So friends, the scheme was initially notified in 1998 and it holds a statutory basis under section 39A of the Representation of People Act 1951. It is aimed at ensuring equitable access to government owned electronic media during elections for campaigning, and under this scheme, an equitable base time is allotted to each national party and recognized state party of state concerned uniformly on Doordarshan and All India Radio. Our next important headline is related to Veer Savarkar International Airport. It is in the news because recently Prime Minister of India inaugurated the new integrated terminal building of the Veer Savarkar International Airport. And do you know, friends, it is also known as Port Blair Airport, which is located about 2 kilometers south of Port Blair, which is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The airport is named after Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, the noted freedom fighter, and it is the only commercial airport of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Our next and last important headline is related to Global Maritime India Summit 2023, and it is in the news because recently Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways launched the curtain raiser of Global Maritime India Summit 2023 in Mumbai. Now let's know more facts related to Global Maritime India Summit 2023. So friends, it is a premier maritime sector focused event to bring together pivotal figures from industry to explore opportunities, understand challenges, and stimulate investment within India's maritime sector. And do you know, friends, investment opportunities worth more than 10 lakh crores in India's maritime sector identified, and huge potential of India's maritime sector can play a significant and pivotal role in elevating the economic cycle towards an Atmanirbhar Bharat by 2047, right? So with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.